Now, did this work? It did in some ways, and in other ways it didn't work, because there are some people who say, okay, I'm not going to listen to this person anymore because they were a surface level fan. I can't listen to them anymore because it's a bad thing that I heard. But then there are people who are more deeply entrenched in being fans, and they say, well, I'm going to listen to them even more. Again, you saw this with Donald Trump. There are people who are hardcore Trump fans who went harder for Trump after the things they did to him, and there are people who are surface level Trump fans who said, I can't mess with Trump anymore because of this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing. All the charges that came against him. So basically, what it does is it divides your base. But the people who stay in your base are the people who are your staunchest and most hardcore supporters. And if you have enough of them and they are strong enough, then the lawfare ends up backfiring. But we're going to get to that in a minute. Next thing they do, we're talking how lawfare works. Now, if they have a charge against you, especially if it's some form of criminal charge, usually they come with some form of criminal charge. You haven't gone to court yet. You haven't been convicted yet. But if they have a criminal charge against you and it's an egregious enough charge, you know what they do next? And you know what they do? They come knock on your door. And when they knock on your door, now they got to go search and seize in your house because they got to get all the documents and the stuff that they need to check and find out if you did indeed commit a crime, just because they charged you with one. That's the next thing that they do. So if they claim that you committed a crime, now they can come to your house, come into your house, basically turn everything upside down in your house, because they're looking for quote unquote evidence of this crime that you have been suspected of. Again, you have not even gone to court yet. You haven't even had a court date yet. You haven't even called your lawyer yet. You haven't appeared in front of a judge or a jury yet. They can come to your house and seize your stuff because their goal is to get evidence of this crime that you allegedly have committed. And again, all they need is a little bit of corroborating information to use against you. I was just explaining this the other day when I was talking about Puff Daddy the other day, the P. Diddy case, is that as soon as they got something corroborating, again, evidence, not proof, but evidence, now they have enough that we can go raid P. Diddy's house and we can take all the stuff out of his house that we want to take out of his house. Now we can go raid Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, or whatever he calls that place that he has down here in South Florida. Now we can go raid that kickboxer's house and we can take his cars and freeze the bank accounts. And see, this is the thing. That when they do this, they take your cars, they take your computers, they freeze your bank accounts. Now, why does this matter? Why do these things matter?